Okay, 1589. Good luck. We get white for this one. So knight f3 as per usual. I know I need to mix it up a little bit, but it's what I play practically every white game. Opponent's 600 games of rapid chess. Very good. I think I'll play d4 and we'll play it more like a d. It's as though we've opened with d4. It's more like a normal d4 game when you do it this way. That's the normal structure that we go for though, so we still do that. It's the structure I'm familiar playing with. Don't mean it can't go wrong, it's just what I'm used to playing, but I know I need to mix it up. We could go c4, we could play the bishop up somewhere, we can just castle quickly. Just debating what I want to do, just for a little bit of variety. So he's played his bishop up, logical, very logical. Bishop up here might walk into knight down here. Because he's got the knight in front of the pawn, I think I'm going to play c4. We double protect here. If he takes, we're just going to try and go for quick development. Meaning, if he takes, we're protected here. We're ready to castle if we need to. If he takes, there's always a potential for a move like knight across. Now, he's gone with a pawn, very, very logical. Threatens a check, bishop up. Really, really solid chess. If he's castled, I'd be more inclined to play knight across. Bishop back. If I take now, though, it opens up a heap of trouble, potentially. So let's just play a logical development move and get our knight up again. If he takes, probably then knight across and we hit the knight, but it would still be dangerous to take. That's what he's done. So I've got knight across here. We hit the bishop and we hit the knight, but we do threaten a move like queen forward as well. So is it the right time to do this? He doesn't have bishop here. He'd probably have to drop back. Well, he could make a development move. I guess just leave the bishop there. But it seems like a nice move, so I'm going to go across. My slight danger here is that I haven't taken the trouble to castle yet, so if it all explodes open, my king could get into a bit of bother. But we're just threatening to take and bring the pawn across. And I've just realised I've actually blundered the pawn, haven't I? I'd forgotten to protect it. So I'm going to take, and then I need to protect this. Yeah, I mixed my moves up there. Not good. It is protected now, and we're threatening to take. Queen up takes, but he's fine, isn't he? So do I go for gambiting that pawn again and castle? Queen takes. If queen takes, he'd blunder the game because of bishop takes knight. And if knight takes, we could just take here. Actually, if knight takes, we've got queen check here. Knight back, yeah. I think this gives my opponent a chance to blunder. I don't think he will. I think he'll castle or he'll take here. That's what he's done. But it gives him a chance to blunder, but he's spotted it. So, what about bishop up here? Still gambiting this pawn. It's whether I want to just go ultra solid and keep the pawn. I could take and he gets triple stacked, but he can easily push. So I'm looking at bishop up. But I don't like the look of that. I'm going to try and keep this pawn for now. I don't know the theory well enough at this stage to know whether I should be really mixing it up and gambiting the pawn properly or not. The bishop up was a nice move, queen up's a nice move. He can just go sensible and solid if he wants it. We'll have to figure out what we're doing here. So he's gone back. So again, I've still got the option to take and triple his pawns. And now I've got the move of queen up to attack 2 pawns. So now it's probably a good move, and it's not so risky because he doesn't have his light squared bishop. But if you ever get the queen across here somewhere and the knight coming in, it's still dangerous. But I think it's probably the right time to do it now. We've got queen here to attack 2 or queen here to attack 2. So I'm going to take there. I'm looking at queen here or queen here. That's a doubled up pawn. They're tripled up pawns. So does it matter? That's solid, isn't it? So I like the idea of going here more, but it could be better to go this way. So can he do anything to keep this pawn? I mean, he can obviously play queen across. He can play a pawn up. If knight comes in, we'd just be able to take and take back. So I'm actually leaning towards this way. But queen here, he would just guard them both, wouldn't he? He would guard them both. Yeah. So I'll go this way and just attack the 2. Here could be a good move. We'll take, and then this pawn is going to vanish at some point, but hopefully we can take here. Yeah, he has pushed, so he's aware of concepts, so I guess I take, he takes, and we just take back here and attack the bishop. Otherwise the centre collapses, so let's take and then take here. So we've got the pawn back, so 6 against 6. Very balanced. We've got to figure out what we're doing with this bishop. So it feels like black's got a slightly better position now, a bit more development. But if I get this and this, our pieces are then getting fully into play. Anything better? We can't easily target this. So I'm just looking at this and this. Rook across doesn't really threaten anything. Knight up. Knight up. And it does actually threaten to trade, doesn't it? If he goes here. That's where I could do with rook across first. Yeah, knight up. I guess he just goes here. And that's still protected and that's not under attack. But knight up here, here. No. I'm going to try and just get the bishop up into the game. But if he pushes now, I can safely take back and it's solid. The danger, like we said, is if the queen comes in and the knight comes in, that's a bit problematic. So knight down now, and then queen up and queen across could be a problem. If we go here, a sack might get into the game. So if the knight comes in, I'm probably going to have to still attack the knight immediately. I guess he could try and plant it there. Knight here, pawn up, takes, takes. Feels like we're holding on, but dangerous. But I'm just looking at bishop up here, say rook across. Or once I've got bishop up here, then knight up to immediately attack the bishop. We could attack here as well. But yeah, what have I got? Oh, he's gone for it. So I'm probably going to have to go here now, not leave this here. So you can see he's going for this idea, the quick attack. Can I go e4 then? And then if he takes, we can take back and attack the knight. And we stop his queen going here for a move. So takes, takes. It could be problematic if he gets here. So if I go here now, takes, king takes, feels okay. Queen down, and we could come across. But it weakens my defense if I do this. Maybe I go knight here now. Bishop in. No, I'm one move short. So what about e4 then? This if he takes, we could then take with the knight, I guess. Or the queen. That's the move I really want to play, but I know it weakens my defense. What's his idea? Oh, he goes here and he comes round. Ooh. I hadn't even seen that. I have now. If he goes here now, we're going to come back here. I'm just going to play a bishop here. But yeah, a move like queen up, problematic. We're going to have to kick the knight. That's what he's going for, a brute force attack. This is a bit problematic, isn't it? So here now, if he takes, he does actually crash through. So here, I might have to play a move like f4. I guess I've got knight here now to hit the bishop though. Knight around, I come back. I'm going to go and hit the bishop. This is too dangerous. I think I'm okay right now, but I might not be. Might not be. This, and this. Bit of a problem. Takes, takes, takes here. We have to sidestep, I think. I don't think we can take, because you could just repeat. Take, take, bishop takes. I can't push. I'd have to go here. But then queen across. I'm not sure we're holding on. I'm not sure. If he sees that move, it's a bit of a problem. I might have to sack the rook and play a move like queen across. Yeah. He's found a really good concept, hasn't he? Really good. Oh, he's pushed the pawn. He's pushed the pawn. I think I ignore that for a move and I take the bishop first and then I can take back. Here, if he takes, we've got knight back to attack the queen and we keep our piece. He could take with a check though. But if I just take here now, what's he got? He doesn't have bishop takes, I just take. So here, he'd have to play queen across, but then I can push up. And it's not so easy to smash through. But can I take here first? If he takes, I take back, queen across, king up, check, and I'm out. So I think I can take the bishop. It's dangerous. That's probably the best move, but I don't like it with the bishop on the board. I'm going to take the bishop. So he might be able to ignore that and grab a pawn. If he takes, he has. How the heck has he seen that? Wow. I guess I can go f4. Let's go f4 and hit the queen. He's going to come across and I'll have to push again. We're going to give the knight back and we're going to try and target this. Maybe I've got queen back, just go proper solid, stop him pushing the pawn. He's going to play across. If I go up now, knight in. That's what he's going to do. I'm going to have to go here, aren't I? There's nothing else, I don't think. He's threatening to pawn push, isn't he? I have to go here. I'm hoping he just simply takes the piece back. Then we can at least create a threat. Queen across threatening checkmate. But again, he can defend it. I might have to play a move like rook across. This is not comfortable. Queen back or queen here. If he takes, we threaten checkmate. He can easily block. Then I'm hoping a move like rook across and maybe give the exchange up. I don't know. He's gone for it. So I guess I go here then, right? Go here and create the checkmate threat. Maybe I've got bishop back to try and collect, but again, he can easily protect it. Playing tremendously well. But here, I don't know if I'm in time to just grab a pawn. It might be a poison pawn. It activates his rook. So I think rook here walks into this, so that's no good. Bishop here. Rook across. Yeah, we still can't take, can we? I might have to play a pawn here. Threatening rook up. So say pawn here. Pawn up. And I'm threatening rook up to hit the knight. Yeah, I think f5 I'm going to have to play. And hope this pawn doesn't march. But boy, this is not a pleasant position. Although f5 allows knight here and he's back to this again. f5 knight here, queen across. We might be holding on. I guess I've got queen back and queen back. I'm not sure. But there is a mate in one threat on the board he needs to deal with now. f6 is what I'd maybe expect. I guess you could play queen back and then you're creating a threat here as well. Yeah, queen back, and if the knight moves, there's a big threat here. I guess I'd play rook up then. I even just look to give up the rook for the knight and the pawn, and then hope I can outplay him. But boy, this is not comfortable now. He has gone that way. But this is where I wanted to play this, but I don't like knight across. I don't think I can take there. If I was here, I'd be able to check and get the queen off. I'd be really happy, but I don't think it works. So maybe here, then that allows knight in here, and then I can't check. Rook here, he comes down, I lose the rook. Rook here, there's got to be some sort of discovery, I guess. But that's the best I'm seeing, or here. Now if knight down, I can just take, right? I'm going to go here and hit the pawn. I'm going to threaten to give up the rook and get the knight and the pawn potentially. Then I can play a rook here, and if he pushes, I'm blockading. I can check and get the queen off. A minute down on the clock. He's done rather well, hasn't he? Okay, so we're going to have to play quick now. If I can just get this and this, I'd be happy. That's what I'm looking for. Not the pawn. I want the check to get the queen off. Queen comes off, I can try and play quicker. We hit the queen there. If he takes a rook, we take back if he doesn't see it. He either trades the queen or he drops back, I think, and we take, and then rook up, and we should collect the pawn. Oh, boy, this is not comfortable. But he's in check, and obviously we attack the queen as well, so he's got to just see that. If he moves the king and we take the queen, he takes the rook, we just take back his new queen, and we should be winning. So I think he's got to take, and we'll take back, and then I think just rook back and try and collect the pawn before he protects it. We're not going to go for this pawn. This is the problem one on e2. Okay, seen it. So we need to come here and here if we can. We don't want that now. We just want this. Can't go here because of this annoying knight. Knight in, we could just take because there's no discovered check. Rook across, we come back, and there's no rook here. Oh, there's no rook here either to deflect us. So we're threatening to take. So I guess here, here, and back, and he protects it. Maybe I need bishop here then to restrict his knight if I can't get back. Or rook here, and then bishop here. And then eventually bring the king up. Something like that. If I get a spare move to take the pawn, fair enough. But that's all we're worried about right now. Yeah, we're a pawn down, aren't we? We're a pawn down. Oh, he's played forward with the rook. He's gone after this. So I guess I have to go here. And the problem is, when he moves anywhere, he's threatening check. So he can win a free pawn here. Take, take, knight, check across, takes. But at least I take this. That's extremely advanced if he sees that. He doesn't do it. So come back and try and blockade this. Keep this. Now I'm going to try and go here, but he's protected it. I am threatening king here potentially, though. Hit the rook. No, he's going to come in here. I'll maybe come back and restrict the knight. Then I can push. Reinforce this. Knight in now. I can push and hit the knight. Anywhere forward we can just take. And then I'm hoping to push forward. I'm not sure I can. Oh, he's done it. He's blundered the knight. Yeah, so now we're getting low on time. He's just gone wrong. He's played an unbelievable game. Incredible game. And he's going to win at least a pawn. All that matters is this right now. So I could give the bishop back, but I don't think I should. Here, if he takes, just king up. Or take, let him take king up. It's got to be right, hasn't it? Well, I guess I go here. And if he takes, yeah. Come back this way. And if he takes, I can take here. Oh, he doesn't take. Okay, well now I can just step up. I think he had to take, but he's getting low on time now. So we should win this pawn next move. We should win the game now, but it's been tough. I know that pawns lose as well. Not important right now. Now that pawn's gone, it should be comfortable. But boy, what a game he's played here. Oof, what a game. Okay, he's gone across. Now it's safe to take. I guess we just check. Oh, I missed not paying attention there. I could have checked here. But I guess we can run now. Well, actually, if I move that one, he has got a check and he wins this. So let's just push this first. Okay, just be ultra safe and just calmly drop back. Yeah, I had the rook check to get the rook off the board. That was a little bit annoying that I missed that. Let's just drop back, hit the pawn and just push this one. Let's take. So we're threatening a check here as well now, right? And he has to go back, not forward. We can just get behind his pawn. Yeah, the endgame technique is obviously finally making a difference here, but the early part of the game, oh, they're getting sloppy. Getting sloppy, because I'm aware of the clock. I'm just trying to move the king there. So twice I could have got his rook off the board, once for free, not to worry, it happens. I'm aware of the time here, he's going to flag now, but incredible effort, isn't it? Incredible effort. Do I keep that, actually? No, let's just take. Yeah, that was a rather difficult game, wasn't it? Rather difficult. Let's pause so we don't accidentally start another one and see what it was in engine speak. 49 moves, so they're the move times for both players there. The Indian Defense Knights variation. Yeah, there was some complex play in the middle game there. I might have been a little bit too passive. We'll find out. At least I've played the end game well. But yeah, we are much worse, much worse. So the opening we've not played well. So he was outplaying us. We blundered very badly. Oh boy, we both blundered very badly. So round about move 16, 17, we've both blundered very, very badly there. So it's only 79 against 75 on the accuracy. Lots and lots of blunders in this one. So there's some very sharp tactical play and we've both been going wrong. Yeah, I should have just castled early. I didn't do that, did I? I went after this attacking idea first. That's why you try and get your king safe as early as you can most games. Not all, but most games. Indeed, I realised when I played that I was hanging this pawn, but it's still actually about level. So he should have taken the pawn. We then just castle, and then he plays c6. We just castle c6. We then just calmly develop the bishop. He comes in. Ooh, so he comes in. Then we take. We trade the queen, and then he can take our bishop, but he doesn't. He takes back, and we move out the way. Okay, I didn't see any of that. That's fair enough. But okay, he took on f5. We've supported our pawn. Then we should have moved the queen up and not gone for this pawn structure. But we're just coming up to the point there. We've got a really bad blunder, as we can see here. It's maybe a losing blunder. So I bet he's got something, a shot here. So what was I thinking of here? I had to play knight here to cover this. I went here. Yeah, he's got a queen here. This immediate attack on the pawn. I'd have to play h4. And then what does he do? Yeah, he's got a sacrifice, and then he's going to come in here. So we shouldn't take. If I take... Oh, he's got queen takes, hasn't he? He's got queen takes. Ooh, that's really sharp, isn't it? So I've got to just find a nice calm queen c2 there. Then he can take with a queen, and you don't really want to defend that. But you can take the bishop. He takes. Okay, if a queen blocks, I guess he just takes here. King to the corner. Well, I guess there he could just do the same position and repeat, couldn't he? Instead of going for the knight there, he could repeat. Yeah, no. Ooh, I'm very lucky that he blundered there. And then we're suddenly better. And then here, I should have just taken the pawn and not messed about taking the bishop again. Being too slow, I'm allowing this. That's what I'd seen in the game. I allowed it anyway, didn't I? So I'd kind of seen that, but it was still level here. He's blundered. I had to go f3. f4 was a fatal blunder. I had to play f3 here, kicking the knight. f4, not kicking the queen. So it's 1.3 worse. So it's not dreadfully worse. So this time h4 is better. And yeah, f5. I looked at that as well, but I didn't like the concept of him coming over. I guess in this position we could just simply take, but knight across and in is a bit of a problem. But I did have f5 here instead of the queen across. Now it's 2.7 better for black again. And then he suddenly starts to go wrong when we're both getting low on time. I've blockaded this pawn and I've managed to get the queen off. So we're just marginally worse now. And then we're level, you can see, for a few more moves, and then there's the fatal mistake. Yes, the engine's saying, yeah, don't panic here, just take the free pawn. I was only focused on simply getting this. Simply focused on this, but I'd seen this idea with the knight coming forward and pushing up. I shouldn't have played g4, though. I should have just, again, gone off and grabbed that pawn. But g4, he's supposed to come in over. We take and he can take. I guess king across, rook across might be an idea. It's just completely level now. And then knight across just is a free knight, and then we've managed to convert it fairly smoothly. Again, I'm not bothered if there's technical missed checkmates. There's a couple of rook blunders here. Couple of chances here I'd noticed in not playing a game like that. I said that as soon as I'd made the bishop move back, just check there. Oh, he goes back, then bishop check, and he can't protect his rook. Straight away I can see that now. Just panicking a little bit with the end game and the rest of how the game has gone. It happens. Then here the rook blunders again. I'd seen that as soon as I've made the move again, but this time he's very low on time. So again, I just not bothered about technical checkmates. I'm just trying to get the game over with. But you know, rather difficult game when one of them could easily go wrong. So well done.